You've probably clicked on this video because at some point you have asked yourself the question, how much do small YouTube channels actually make? So today we are going to take a dive into my analytics so that we can see how much my small YouTube channel made in 2023. Now there are a couple of things that I should say before we dive into that. First of all, I'm going to give the figure straight the way up. I'm not going to wait until the end of the video, so if that's all you're here for, don't worry, it's coming up soon. I'm just trying to get you past that 30-second mark because the algorithm loves that. The algorithm also likes it when you hit that like button. So I would be very grateful if you could do that. Now when I talk about how much money my YouTube channel made, I'm talking specifically about ad revenue. I am not including anything else. So there were two things that really damaged the amount of revenue that I made in 2023. And the first one of those was me. I did not post consistently at all, and so I have to take full responsibility for the fact that although the channel did make money, it didn't make as much money as it could have. Now the second thing that essentially kicked my channel in the balls was YouTube itself. If you've watched my content before, you may already be aware that in around August of last year, I got put in YouTube's prison. I got hit with an invalid traffic bug. There were several other creators that got hit with this at the same time. Not only did they limit the ads that were shown, the ads that were shown were from the lowest paying advertisers. That made a real impact on the channel and it took a while to sort itself out. Even so, being a small channel with less than 20,000 subscribers, I was very pleased with the amount of revenue that the channel generated. Let's grab a coffee and dive into the YouTube studio and I will show you. Okay, so just for context, these are my stats for 2022. I made $9,390, got a total of 327,000 views. And now if we change to 2023, you can see I got 379,000 views on the channel altogether. Went up by 8,600 subscribers, so thank you very much if you are a new subscriber. And here is the number that everybody wants to see. I made a total of $9,002.42. It's roughly the same as what I made in 2022. Now what you can see here is there is a huge chunk of time here from February until July where I didn't do a single upload, so that was my fault for not uploading consistently. And when you see this dip here, this is where I had the invalid traffic thing going on with my channel. So you can see that beforehand I was making $40, $50, $20, like it went up and down, but it was a decent amount every day for something that really I wasn't putting an awful lot of effort into and was just kind of sitting in the background ticking over. Then here at the end of August, we can see it starts plummeting. So you go from making anywhere kind of $20 to $40 a day down to kind of $3 or $4 a day. So it was a huge hit that my channel took. And then randomly towards the end of September 26th seems to be the last day that it was that low. It then just started to go back up. I tried to get in touch with YouTube, tried to get answers. They told me that it was seasonal, that I needed to check where the traffic was coming from, which was wild because I wasn't doing much outside of YouTube. I wasn't doing much to bring traffic to my channel. All of the views were coming. The vast majority, 99% of the views were coming from within YouTube itself. So I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to do in order to stop invalid traffic if I wasn't driving traffic to the channel in the first place. What you will notice is during this period of time, when YouTube limited the ads that were playing on my videos, the growth of the videos slowed down dramatically as well, because obviously if YouTube are not going to be placing ads on those videos, they're not going to be making money. It's not of benefit to them to push out any of the videos anymore. So the whole channel kind of ground to a halt. When it started going back up and when the the ads started to be put on more regularly, you can see that it did go back up, but it never really hit, other than one day when it went up to $32 in December. The rest of the time, it never got back up to the point that it was at beforehand. You know, those videos had lost momentum, time has moved on, there's different videos that YouTube are pushing out. If we click into the revenue tab itself over here, we can see the day-to-day a little bit more clearly, but down here you will see my RPM average for the year was $23.71, which is pretty high. So this number is the average, roughly how much I've made per 1,000 views on the channel where ads have been shown. If we take a look at the audience that is watching my videos, no real surprises here. The top viewers come from United States, then we've got the UK, then we have India, Canada, and Australia. Let's have a look. 57.7% are female. Again, no surprises there. I make content mostly aimed at other women, so that's not a shocker. So if you are questioning whether you want to start a YouTube channel, or maybe you're not at the point of monetization yet and you're wondering whether it's worth continuing on that journey, I would say absolutely stick with it, or just start your channel. When I first started this channel, I was just hopeful that I would eventually get to the point where I could make a little bit of extra cash every month. So to be at the point where it made $9,000 last year, just sitting there, like I say, there was a lot of time during last year where I didn't post videos, I wasn't putting in the effort, I was not consistent, and it still made money. So that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.